What up, peeps? It's Ed the Dread, coming to y'all on the last day of February, the 28th. Alright, which is also my last day of videos for the month. Now, I've done a video every day for the month of February. Again, I found it fitting, being the first black professional skimboarder in America. So Black History Month, I took it to the streets, baby. And I let out 28 videos. So this one is kind of like a reflection on what I've learned and what has kind of come about in the last 28 days. First and foremost, I'd like to say thank you to all of you that watched, tuned in, clicked, grazed past it, whatever you did. None of this would even work if there weren't viewers. So thank you very much. I'm grateful for you every moment that I turn the camera on. Okay? I mean, a few things that I'd say I learned from this whole experience is, one, you know, if you're truly passionate about something, you really want it to happen, you'll figure out how to do it no matter what. Alright, I kind of went into it like not knowing how difficult or trying it would be to put out a video every day. I have a job that I work 4 to 5 days a week at 8-hour shifts, so filming stuff and editing and still doing tie-dyes and making it to work and getting out to musical performances and everything, it was a bit to juggle, but ultimately, like, if you really want it, you can make it happen. The second thing would be something that I've always believed in, which is there are no coincidences in life. I've found it strange that in mathematics, two angles that are coinciding come together to make a whole. So somehow in the English vocabulary, coincidence is something that just happens to you by chance or like by lucky occurrence. You know, it's part of the coincidence of life for me that I picked up The Alchemist this morning and just read the whole book straight through. And it's a story about a young man, Santiago, who, you know, has a recurring dream and decides to act on that, which he believes is like his personal goal or his personal journey. And, you know, it's the story of what he went through to reach that treasure that he found at the end. And a lot of the book has to do with omens, or just signs that the universe has given you, which is what I believe coincidences are. So it's no coincidence that I picked that book up and read it this morning. It's no coincidence that it's the last day of the month and the last video for the 28 days. And it's no coincidence that you should follow your coincidences, all right? Or at least try to pay more attention to them. Because along this journey, I've met a lot of new people in the last 28 days. You know, I've gained a lot of different perspectives and insight that have helped me grow quite a bit. I've also found that the brain, all right, the brain is a genius tool, okay? It is like the most efficient tool that we have, all right? A lot of times, you know, social media, the internet, televisions, and just all sorts of stuff going on in the world that make your mind get cluttered and you have a bunch of thoughts, takes away from how well the brain can actually work. So if you can calm down all that extraness going on in your head, when you get to using your brain as the tool that it is, it becomes a very, very efficient tool. And the last I'll say, touching kind of on that, is I always believed that like the more practice you put into something, like the better you become. Well, I've come to learn that it's focused practice that makes you better. One thing I was trying to do was skate every day, and it was very trying, it being winter and just having a load of stuff to do. And I found that if I just cut out those times where it really was like tough for me to get motivated to, or to find the time to skate during the day, and I just only skated at those times when I knew I had the opportunity to and I could focus all my attention on it, that 30 minutes every few days, I gained much more experience and I became a better skater than focusing 20 minutes across 7 days. So again, just going back to the brain being a great tool, it's like if you can find the focus and concentrate right on that moment or the task at hand, everything will become easier to you, and you'll be able to value what you get from that time more than if you just did it kind of half-witted or lackadaisically across a very long period of time. So yeah, those are just some things that I feel like I've learned or like relearned in the last 28 days. I've also found that like time management is very important. All right, I've been able to focus more intention and do more tie-dyes than ever, read more books than ever, do all this stuff while adding more things to my plate than I've realistically like ever tried to add due to my own accord. So focus, and you can do it too, regardless what you're trying to do. All right, if you have that passion and you have that intention and you know that what you're doing is what you're supposed to be doing, you feel it in your heart, you know, the universe will conspire to help it happen for you. You just have to keep at it. So yeah, I'm wearing a shirt from my homies band, Serenation. Right now, maybe a year and a half ago, I had heard maybe one song from them. You know, in the last few months, they started to gain much more following. All right, it's just like anything. If you love what you do and you're doing it constantly, then it'll happen for you. Now, the back of this shirt has a quote that I love, and it's from their song called What Up? And it says, "This ain't no 9 to 5, okay? I know in the regular society and in our parents' world, like 9 to 5 is what you're supposed to do. Get a 9 to 5, be off Saturday and Sunday, you know, have your life scripted, make it happen. But guess what? If it's something you love, you're doing it all the time. It's your lifestyle. It's what you're always doing. It's not a 9 to 5. It's 24/7 just to stay alive. What up? Okay? So even if you have a 9 to 5, but you have a passion, all right, you're going to be doing it outside of that 9 to 5. You're going to be doing it in those extra hours that you have during the day. All right, in those hours when other people are sleeping or just daydreaming or watching TV or just wasting their time. All right, you're going to be doing what you're passionate about, because it's not a 9 to 5. It is 24/7 just to stay alive. What up? Okay, so with my 24/7s, I'm going to continue to give you guys Event 24. We're going to be doing some stand-up comedy. It's like, I don't mean to be a dick, but, and well, dick butt. I didn't even notice that till oh. I've actually gotten into writing poetry and performed my first spoken word ever. No cars, no money, no team sports, no rap, just habitat. A peaceful place to lay your head. Why fit in with society when society's half dead? So I'm going to continue to do some spoken word and record those. I'm going to do musical performances, whether at open mic, whether in the backyard. Or riding my skateboard, playing a ukulele. See if we can maybe skim and play uke. See what happens. All right, we're gonna continue with I can't make this ish up, because there's too much stuff out there that I cannot make up.
Right. I'm experienced at beating. Alright, we got 5 down and we're only like
We're gonna do Ed the Dread versus, because there's still a lot of challenges to take on.
Completed January 17th, 1989, baby.
The 2 segments that I've added over the last 28 days is footballing. All right, because I was a soccer player or a footballer for a very long time, and being at my parents' house, I'm gonna take the camera to all the spots where I did all my individual technical training as a kid and show you guys stuff that you could do too.
A trained seal.
A trained seal. Or trained human. footballin'. And last, Joog'n ain't easy. I'm a part of the Joog'n squad, do or die, baby. And it ain't easy, okay? My first day with the Joog'n squad, got attacked by a dude doing ghillie suit ding dong ditch.
Touch the kid.
It's been a wild ride ever since, but a ride that I'm greatly appreciative of, and a ride that keeps you lively.
Get it, Jack. Nice.
If you don't have friends that are pushing you to be a better person, or pushing you keep doing what you want to do and what you're passionate about, or inspiring you to live a greater life, then what are you truly doing? So check them out, Joog'n Squad and Jack and the homies. Please keep in mind that if you're pushing yourself to become better and you're raising yourself to be a better person, everyone around you is going to become better. All right, it's like a domino effect. So be the light and spread the light. All right. Last few things. I was talking about getting tie-dyes done. Now that I've been able to focus my intention on what I'm doing, I've come up with some crazy dyes. So if you like any of these that you see, you can check out the Tribe of Good Vibes Etsy shop. I'm going to be getting the tribeofgoodvibes.com back up, and we'll make stuff like that happen. So get a shirt if you like, get a hat, spread the vibe, be the vibe. Last but not least, in appreciation for all of you that have subscribed in the last 28 days, I think the last I checked I had about 59 subscribers, and that's going from 0, because I had 0 27 days ago, so I'll take it. That's a boost, baby, and I appreciate you all. With that said, if you're a subscriber watching this, send an email with your name and address to edthedread@gmail.com, and I will personally make a handmade gift for you and get it to you in the mail. I'm gonna take your name, take your address, focus my intention on you and what I'm making for you, and make something dope just for you, which will be sent to you in the mail. And that's my gratitude to you for tuning in for the last 27 days, of which have been crazy. All right, still trying to figure this thing out, just gonna keep making it happen. But again, like I said, without anyone viewing, none of this would ever formulate. So thank you for your time, all right? And like I said before, get out there, be the light and spread the light. Because without it, the world might just fall apart, man. So we need the positive energy. Thank you for your time, and I love you.